Howdy there. Let's talk a little bit about Dead Island Riptide, the sequel to Dead Island, a game, an amazing zombie game that came out like about 2 years ago, and I was a huge fan. I love that game so much that in fact, I played it twice through all the way. That's not something that I've ever done before with any game, so that means a lot. And I'm usually pretty much like done when I've played a single player, but this game is like the only game that's actually a zombie game that has an open world, which is pretty unique. I would call it like it's almost like Far Cry with zombies. It's just amazing. So before I played the first game, I didn't have a lot of expectations. I basically just ordered it because it's an FPS, and I was like, hey, I love FPS games and I love zombie games, so why not? Let's give it a try. I think I was ready for just a new game. I was probably playing like Call of Duty or something forever, and I was bored. But I was positively surprised because all the trailers really showed was like killing zombies, hacking and slashing zombies on some kind of beach. And I was like, I really thought that was what the game was about. I thought it's just, you just go and walk on the beach and hack and slash zombies, and that's it. But the game had so much more than I expected. I mean, once you were done with the beach, you were exploring the village, you were exploring the hotel, went through the whole hotel. It was like a really huge hotel. Then you went through tunnels, then you came into a city that had slums, and it was like a huge city that was actually way more dangerous than the beach, and it got really nitty-gritty in the city, and it was like there was a lot of times where I was like, my god, I can't get past this level because it's just crazy. The missions were crazy, intense, but very interesting and very addictive. And then you went, there was a part of the prison, there was a part on the mountain jungle with people natives that lived there, and that was another one. And people, I mean, the game got a lot of people complaining about it. Oh, it's so frustrating. And I was like, I don't understand why. I mean, there was nothing wrong with this game. There was one scene that I did research on the internet where it was frustrating because there was something like a little bit of a bug or something, where you basically had no more weapons. All your weapons were kind of broken, and you couldn't find any, you couldn't get to anything because there were too many enemies coming at you. And I forgot now what the name is of the ones they were really hard to kill, because I just started to play this game again, and a lot of memories came back, a lot of things I forgot about. But it was basically, so there's really nothing you could do. You couldn't go back, you couldn't go forward, you couldn't get past this point. So I had to basically restart the game just to get past that level, and that was very frustrating until they fixed it, and then it was no problem anymore. So I restarted the games, played it, and then I played the half that what I missed, played it, and then I played it all the way again as a different character. And that's really what's so cool in this game. It's kind of like Left 4 Dead. You can choose which character. Each character has like different abilities, so which is really cool. And then you stick with this character for the game. But what's also cool in this game, what I actually forgot again, is that while you play this single player, you have all of a sudden people online, real people, that it pops up and says, oh, this guy is just close to you, you want to join him, and you can actually go and help this guy or this woman, this girl, with whatever he is on, or they can come help you. So yesterday I had a guy, and he was helping me killing zombies and getting this one mission done. So sometimes what's really cool is that if you do have problems getting through a mission because it's so extremely hard, you can actually get real help from real people online, and they can help you get through the mission, which is really awesome. I've never seen this in any other game that I've played. I know there must be other games, but not games that I've played. And what makes this also a lot like Far Cry is that you have skills that you can purchase or build up, upgrade. You can upgrade your weapons. You can actually build weapons from different elements. You can build unique weapons. There's weapon mods that you can create from things that you find around the island, and that's always something I like in those kind of open world games. You find all those things, and you at the time you don't really know what you're going to use them for, if you ever need them. So I just love to scavenge hunt in games. I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, you find a lot of money because this island was once visited by a lot of tourists, and so you find a lot of suitcases and a lot of luggage with a lot of money in it, and a lot of things that you can use, flashlights, nails, all kinds of things that you can use to build weapons or that just help you survive. It's kind of like in real life where you try to survive and you try to find things around you that could help you further down the line. So as you notice here, I'm only showing you basically the cutscenes, the intro scenes into this game. I don't want to blow anything, blow any surprises or anything. This is basically just how the game starts, and it's basically starting where the other game left off. And a lot of people that played the first Dead Island, they will like remember all of a sudden. It's like, oh yeah, that's right, this character I remember, and that character I remember, and that's how the first game ended. It's basically you were trying to escape the island with the helicopter, with the military, and this is how it continues. You get captured again, and of course that's how it had to start, because otherwise, you know, there would be no game. So basically, I'm not sure if you're on. I'm assuming that you're on a new island. Not on the same island, because that would be kind of weird if you were on the same island again. And I basically in the first game was going through the whole island. I knew every nook and cranny, and it was a huge island. There was so much to see, and even after playing it through twice, I know I have not seen anything. Just like in Far Cry, you could probably play this game 10 times and not see everything. And it's funny, actually, I was not very impressed by those cutscenes. I remember this game to have extremely good graphics, and maybe that's just me, I'm just like picky, but I didn't think the graphics of the cutscenes were that great. I mean, they were not bad, but they were not like, wow. I was like, wow, is that what the game was like? I don't remember anymore, but as soon as the game started, I was like, oh, yeah, this is what I remember. The graphics are amazing. So the graphics and the cutscenes are actually not as good as the graphics in the actual game, which is kind of funny, because a lot of times it's the other way around. So here we're finally starting to get more into the game and closer to the gameplay. We're still not quite where we can use our controller, but we're very close now, and so I left this scene in too, but I will definitely talk about the actual gameplay once I've played this game a little longer. I've only played about 2 hours, and I don't think that's enough yet to say much about this game, even though what I've seen so far I totally enjoyed, and it brought a lot of good memories back. But I definitely don't want to spoil anything for anyone, and therefore whenever I will post anything, it won't be any spoilers. It will just be a little bit of a gameplay that just shows what the gameplay feels like and looks like, so you can decide if you want to get this game. If you're not sure yet about it, that's exactly why I go to YouTube. So I'm gonna shut up now so you can enjoy the last few minutes of this video and just kind of get a feel a little bit for the sounds and a little more feel for the graphics. So see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.
So it seems. What? They plant you here to spy on us? Right. That's why I'm beat to shit like this. It's all part of my cover.
So they tested you too?
Yeah. I'm guessing they're trying to figure out why we're all immune to this.
How'd you get here?
I was a soldier before the shit hit the fan. Part of a huge humanitarian search and rescue operation. And then that civilian arrived.
So,
Right. Suddenly, the military was no longer in charge, and the rescue operation was called off.
So what are they up to?
All I know is there's a naval blockade around the entire archipelago. No one's allowed in or out. Whatever the fuck is going on, there's nothing to do with humanitarian efforts. That's pretty clear.
Christ, I'm still woozy from these bloody drugs.
No worries, I'm not showing any gameplay. This is just the first minute of when you actually have finally control over the game.
Where'd the others get to? Did they take him while I was out? This is another fine mess you've gotten yourself into, Perner.
This is Colonel Hardy. The ship's been compromised. If you're down in the hold, I'm opening all the cell doors.
Need to find a way out of this mess. Where the hell is everyone?